1:07 to go on the power play.
You see Joseph Baranek out there for the Czechs. That's going to be pretty much his role tonight. He will be killing penalties, as this team has decided that they're going to go with 3 lines tonight. We'll see whether that continues to hold true.
And I'm glad you specified the team has decided that it will go with 3 lines, because the players are running this team. Make no mistake about that.
Well, it's no secret over here that there has not been that team chemistry right from the very start. No secret as well that there's a lot of, well, lack of unity, lack of agreement, call it what you want, but the players have not been happy and the players haven't really been together.
I think more just lack of direction. Rudderless ship is the term that comes to mind.
But you cannot blame the coaches, because the coaches have wanted to direct this hockey club, Paul, but there has to be that sense of willingness to be directed, and that's what hasn't been there. And it's been very noticeable to all of the other teams and people here.
On the other hand, you just got to look at George Kingston, the German team, playing a good, disciplined team game. Yes, they've been blown out their first couple of games, but look who they played, the Finns and the Swedes, teams that they just could not match up against.
This was the game that they were targeting all along to win, the one that they felt they could win, and that's what George Kingston said all along. They just wanted to win one game.
Gets it up to Drysdale. Drysdale working it around. 22 seconds left in the power play. Looking for a bit of room. They score! Ludman. 1-0 Germany. Here comes Bach. Tried to fire it on goal. Big play there by Kunze as he got in front of it. Germans back in the transition. Usdorf in front. They score! Up along the boards, Jan Benda looking for Usdorf. Back to Goldman. He shoots. That's tipped. Rebound in front. They score! So we are seeing in the first 5 minutes of this game really all the symptoms that have led to the demise of this Czech team. That is undisciplined play and not enough team play.
Well, you see Nedved's penalty right there. He was angry that the goal had gone in. There's a huge talent difference between these two teams.
Oh, I mean, the Germans outmatched in every game when you look at just the talent pool. Scores! Yeah, like I said, it's 4-0. Jager going hard along the boards, trying to come up with that puck. Lupzig with it. Knocked away from him. Here's Jager again. Jager in over the line with Nedved. Here's Nedved trying to fish it loose. Patera with Jager down low, gets it to him. Here's Jager, cuts in front, shoots, Heiss, stop that. And Jager appeared to take a high stick.
No one seemed to see it, though.
He is heading to the bench as play continues. And Jager.
There's Jager. Almost looked the opposite.
But it looked as though his visor took the brunt of the impact, and maybe the shaft of the stick got him on the chin. Here's another look.
But you can see that, watch Jager's stick here. No, prior to that, actually.
Here's Brandl, number 7, trying to hack it loose, stepping up there with him. Puck loose at the side, they jam away at it. Breeze firing the pad out there, and Lupzig very persistent. Almost tucked it in the short side and kept hammering away. Big play there by Daniel Kunze to knock that pass away. McKay was popped at center. Dissett gets it to Hagen. Puck chopped up, Dissett loose in front, waiting, shooting, scores! Hometown Heiss, Joseph Heiss. Pepe, as the fans chant his name here, and a late hit after the whistle, and Hammerlick is going to go after Brandl, and with good cause on that race to tag it up on the icing play.
Well, if I were the German team right now, I wouldn't want to do anything to wake up the Czech team. You've got a nice, comfortable 5-0 lead. You don't need to do this. Brandl just came in and slammed Roman Hammerlick into the boards on the call, and why? Tonight, Peter Sikora, Martin Straka, and Yuri Slager not in the lineup, but that's how much depth they have in this team. There you see that check one more time. Brandl on Roman Hammerlick, and of course That has created a penalty.
It's
and
Hammerling.
lots of discussion at the box with referee Kerry Fraser. Pushing and shoving occurred after. You see Weber moving in there to try to break it up.
Here's Height, has Brandel over to his right, gets it to him. Brandel shoots, they score! Benda gunning for the hat trick. Goldman with a shot. That stop. Friese juggling and hanging on. And McKay mixing it up in front of the net. Oh, there's got to be a lot of that on the part of the Czechs. Lots of frustration. Gary, I don't know when you coached whether or not you were ever in this situation, but are you embarrassed? Are you frustrated? Which is the overwhelming emotion back at the bench right now?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not cheering for either hockey club out here, and I'm embarrassed for the Czechs. I'm embarrassed for their coaching staff and all the players on there because they have just been absolutely humiliated by their performance out there tonight. They have not shown up to play. Well, the Germans have had great team togetherness and great heart. They've got 2 National Hockey League players in this game tonight against 12 for the Czechs. It's been all heart.
Well, one of the NHL players hasn't seen a shift. He's the backup goaltender, Olaf Kolzig. His Washington teammate, Stefan Uzdorf, the other. Uzdorf out there over in the corner watching Jágr on this penalty kill. Puck at the side for Nedved. Comes out, Cadillac shooting. That stop. Rebound. They scramble after it. Jágr shoots. He scores. Jaromir Jágr. Kuchera firing it down to the corner. Height back there to pick it up. Given a bump by Baranek. Long shot from Lupsig. Scores!
Unbelievable. Seven to 1. There is just no possible way that anyone in the hockey world would ever have thought that this game would be a 7-1 score at this point in time in favor of the Germans. Maybe one of the biggest nights in German hockey history.
The Germans shock the Czech Republic, crushing them 7-1 to advance on to the next round in the World Cup. Amazing.